First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You going to continue to achieve anything that you put your mind to. You understand me? Also, I do need to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates and I want you to leave the rest behind, all right? I don't want you trying to fit certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, you're going to get it through other people, all right? Also, y'all already know my voice too raspy to be whispering, all right? So I'm loud. I only get louder. You might want to hit that volume. So let's talk, right? First, I do want to let y'all know right now, for the past few days, you may have been feeling a little annoyed. You may have been feeling a little sad at moments. Sometimes your moods were starting to fluctuate. I want you to realize that a lot of the individuals that you disconnected from are still trying to do certain magic, mental manipulation, so on and so forth, to try to call you back to them. See, these individuals would have already ran to you had God allowed them to be near you. You got your ancestors surrounding you. You have a certain criteria that people need to meet before they even get to approach you. So therefore, these individuals can't reach out to you. So they're trying to call you in to reach out to them. I want you to keep solid. You understand me? I want you to remember everything that they put you through, as well as everything that they intended to do to you when they try to reach out to you. You understand me? So when they try to go down memory lane, I want you to go down memory lane too. When they try to talk about great memories that you had, you match that with what they put you through. Don't you allow them to give you a facade. You understand me? Don't you allow them to call you in, because a lot of these individuals are sirens. A lot of these individuals know how to sing a certain song, know how to sing certain words along. They know how to try to mentally manipulate you into doing the things that you used to do for them. We're not falling for that. So again, I want you to remain in your power, but we're going to talk. Now I want you to realize that on the path to your purpose, the prophet is the last to come, all right? And what we're going to talk about is, when you hear the expression, when they say different levels, different devils, that's true. But we want to go through each level so we can identify which level pertains to you. So let's talk about it, all right? So the first step to getting on your path to your purpose, right? The first devil that you come into mind or contact with are the individuals that you were born into or biologically connected with. So when you first go on the path to your journey, the first thing that's supposed to happen or is going to happen is a major event. So this is either a breakup, a death, a betrayal, so on and so forth. There was something that needed to trigger you into taking time for you. You had to isolate in order to elevate. You understand me? So I want you to realize there was something that happened. Whether or not that was your family abandoning you, again, whether or not that was a partner putting you through certain things that what other individuals did for you, I want you to realize that that happened for a reason, because it had to gain your attention. See, God been sending you signs that that person wasn't for you. See, God been giving you intuitive feelings that that person had certain things that they wanted to do, but you looked past it because, again, you look into the good in people and don't see who they choose to be. So the first step, again, something had to happen to wake your ass up, shake you up a little bit. You started to view what demons you was connected with. That was your first devil that you met. That was the first level, was you finding yourself. You had to find out what cycle you was connected to. So you started to see clearly about certain family members. You started to see that you was different. See, you may have taken it personal initially because, again, you thought that those individuals was shunning you the whole time. That was God showing you that you was better than those people. You understand me? But let's talk. So in that first step, that first devil was you finding out which one was connected to you. You started to heal you. You started to, again, unhoard all those things that you've been hoarding up, all those memories, all those heartbreaks, all those foul words. You started to find yourself. With finding you, you started to find certain things that you used to do before you was connected to these people. So certain hobbies that you had, certain goals that you had, these individuals try to guide you away from. certain things that you wanted to do, but these people told you that it couldn't be done. See, you started to find certain things that were familiar to you. You started to release all those things that they tried to instill in you. See, you had to realize that sometimes when you in certain relationships, just like you pick up on their lingo, you start rocking certain music that they play too. You start to dress like them, walk like them, talk to them. That same applies to that energy too. See, you start to become certain individuals instead of being yourself. You allow them to rub off on you the wrong way. And had these individuals was not supposed to rub up on you anyway, these individuals was not even supposed to stay, but that's another story. So you started to see again who was truly for you. You started to identify certain traits that really didn't belong to you. You started to detox your mind, body, and soul. So that means you started to speak greatness into you. You started to fall in love with the person that you seen. You stopped going back memory lane talking about who you used to be. See, you didn't even know you when you knew these people. So therefore, be happy that they got disconnected from you. See, these individuals try to deter you because they seen what God had for you. So therefore, again, you had to identify who was a foe and who was a true friend. So this is the course of you started to, again, one, you identified the first demon, you identified what demon was connected to you. The next cycle was you finding yourself in a demon that came across past what you was telling you that you could or could not do certain things that you wanted to do. So again, the first step, the first demon, how they say different devils, new levels, all of that. I want you to realize that the first demon that you found was connected to you was based upon cycles of the people that you came from. The second demon that you had to face was the fear. You understand me? So not only did you first have to fight that demon that you was connected to, that means you accepted that you didn't blend in with your people, that those people wasn't your people. You understand me? Next, you had to fight that demon that tried to tell you that you couldn't do certain things that you set out to do. The next demon, once you accepted the things that you wanted to do and you was like, listen, I'm not about to allow y'all to stop me. I'm not about to allow this mother, this father, this lover, this cousin, so on and so forth corrupt me. See, you kept focusing on your future. You heard what they said and you stayed silent in it. You know what God told you that you was here to do. So you continue to strive. Now, as certain individuals that try to stop you and tell you not to do it, when they seen you start doing it, they started to send certain tests to you. See, I want you to realize there's something. They was part of the process. See, when God seen that you was willing to stand in your truth and still continued on to this path that he divinely had aligned for you, there was a test that he brought up as well. See, these individuals thought that they were sending to you something, but God had it control. It was sent from him himself. See, the test was, God wanted to see, was you going to continue to move forward when other people wasn't supporting you? Was you going to continue to do the things that he told you that you was divinely aligned to do? Was you going to continue in your purpose regardless if that prophet was coming through? See, you was getting tested, but not the test by those people. They was part of the process. See, God wanted you to be able to create your peace in the middle of chaos. He wanted to see, was you going to keep your composure or was you going to allow these people to have you react? Was you going to realize that this was part of the plan, that you exactly where you are supposed to be at? See, it was a test, but not the test that they thought that they had a hand in. Whole time they was part of the plan. See, God wanted to see. And those seasons that it may have seemed scarce and you kept succeeding, when the devil tried to persuade you to give up your rights to some things and make you feel like you wasn't succeeding, the devil couldn't stop you, so try to get other people around you to persuade you to stop you, but you kept pushing through. See, again, God just wanted to see what you was willing to do if you was going to stand in your purpose. No matter what the world told you. Did you know? Did you believe in you? You understand me? So again, certain things, certain tests had to be thrown at you. He wanted to see, did you keep your composure? And you did. Did you continue to do the things that he asked you to do? No matter who was supporting you, you continue to move through, and I'm proud of you. You should be proud of you too. See, it was a test and you passed it. See, you could have got over on people. You chose not to. You could have turned hateful, but that's not what was inside you. You could have did deals with the devil, but that's not what you strived to do, because you knew the devil was trying to distract you from things that God already had for you. It was a test, and you passed it. See, when you was praying for sight, when you was praying to find a way out, when you was praying for clarity, God started to show you the truth. But most of all, he started to show you the truth about you. You found yourself. You stood up for yourself. You spoke up. You stayed silent. You grounded yourself. You understand me? You not moving. I want you to realize that these individuals that try to stop you now, they are currently losing. See, you had a test to see if the things that you was praying for, you was properly prepared to do. See, God wanted to see what you was willing to do before he placed you on that pedestal, and you kept going, kept glowing, kept showing up to that job when everybody else was giving up. You kept going when you ain't even know how certain things was going to get done. You trust the process, and now it's showing up for you. I want you to realize that certain people getting exposed, but you getting exposed too. See, you getting exposed for certain opportunities getting presented to you. See, you getting that exposure that you worked so hard for. Now you getting aligned with your true divine tribe. Now you getting those opportunities that other people try to stop. See, you getting exposed for the good that you did when you ain't even had certain things. See, you gave other individuals, you invested in them when you didn't even have certain things. When you didn't know how you was going to get your next meal, you was making sure other people didn't feel how you feel. So therefore, you getting your exposure. You kept your composure. I'm trying to tell you, this is your season. These other individuals are getting exposed too, but they not getting exposed for the same things as you. See, we going to talk about it. Before they crossed paths with you, they was making certain prayers too. See, they was praying to be disconnected and free from certain ties and bounds that they was stuck to. See, they was praying for clarity, and then God produced you, started to tell you to tell them certain things that people was trying to do. See, you started to expose certain people around them, and they ain't like that. See, you started to fight certain battles for them, even though they wasn't willing to fight back. See, you kept going. You kept trying to show them, but these individuals showed out, sold out. These individuals didn't show up. See, these individuals prayed for some things, and then they try to jeopardize it. See, I want you to realize something again. They getting exposed for everything that they did. See, you was the answer to their prayers, and God wanted to see what they was going to do. See, when you started to speak life into them, that's when they started to see certain things come true. See, God wanted to see, was they going to be appreciative of it and appreciate you? Or was they going to take advantage and try to steal from you by pouring it to other people? See, they was tested. When they thought nobody was watching, God wanted to see, was they willing to keep going? Was they going to plot then, and half of them end up falling down? Half of these individuals was willing to give up their crown. See, you chosen, so therefore who you choose to be connected to becomes chosen too. They get protected, they get abundance, they get blessings just based upon the fact that they connected to you. See, you was invested in some so-so things, and God exposed that to you. So I want you to realize 2023 is for you, but it's going to expose other people that did devious things to you. See, 2020 was the year of clear vision. You had to see again who you were surrounded with. When that lockdown happened, right? You was forced to stay indoors with the individuals that you surrounded yourself with. When certain things wasn't accessible, you seen who was willing to share with you. You seen who was willing to be there with you. You started to see how truly people felt pertaining to you. See, you started to see certain decisions that you made that truly didn't honor you, as well as it pulled that veil based upon and showed people who truly dishonored you. Then 2021 came and God had you start plucking away. See, God showed you in 2020 who was here and who didn't need to stay. See, you had 2021 to start disconnecting from them. You started to cut out certain karmic patterns too. You started to find yourself and realize that those people wasn't your people. So you again started to disconnect from certain people. 2022 came through. See, God seen the work that you started, but he went ahead and started finishing it for you. He started having people walk away from you. He had people start passing away. He had certain people show you that true color, so you knew damn well that those individuals was not earning or deserving to stay. He had you start to lose interest on certain people that you used to chase. See, he started showing you the truth, and certain things started to move your way. I want you to realize that 2023, everything that you were saying, that's what they starting to see. See, 2023, God's about to show up. See, he been showing, but certain people try to look the other way. Now he's going to make it. See, when they told you when you was growing up that when God comes back, everybody around the world is going to be able to see it at the same time. That's that karma that comes. That's that divine alliance. See, you're not going to be able to believe anything else but God is the cause of this wrath that's about to come. See, you gave individuals warnings on certain things that was going to happen had they kept crossing you. You gave them opportunities to choose their path. God wanted to see what they was going to do. See, when he gave them another opportunity to do right by you, they took that chance to wrong you even more. So now again, now they know what 2023 has in store. This is their ending, their grand finale. They will never be able to return. They're going to be forced to be bound to those things that they sent to you. There's certain karmic lessons that have to be learned. See, I'm trying to tell you, when they say God comes back and everybody's going to see him at the same time, it don't even have to be physically. You're going to energetically, spiritually see certain things at play. See, I want you to realize that certain seasons that you went through, a struggle, that shit was not here to stay. God just wanted to see what you was going to do. Was you going to figure certain things out? See, I want you to realize something. Last year, you may have last Christmas, last Thanksgiving, last birthday, last whatever holiday, whatever it is that you celebrate, whatever the case may be. You had seasons where you was scraping up. There were seasons where you didn't even know what you was going to eat. There were seasons where lights was getting cut off, but you cut them candles on. There were seasons where you was by yourself. There were seasons where it was you only there raising your unborn. See, I want you to realize that you had certain seasons of struggle to see what you was going to do. See, when you a CEO, you can't sit there and act confused. See, you can't sit there and allow people to persuade you to give up on you. See, you got certain people that's looking up to you to see how they could make it through. See, I want you to realize something. You're going to look back at those circumstances and you're going to realize that that happened for a reason. See, that was part of your book. See, had you just quickly made it to success, that would have been a quick ass chapter. That would have been at least a few pages. See, you had longevity. You got a story to tell. You a legend. You understand me? So therefore, again, you got various chapters of your book from the very beginning, when you didn't know yourself, when you went through hell, when you found yourself, when you started to prevail, when you started to, again, find your purpose. Now that last part is when that profit comes. See, now you getting in line with your true soul tribe, and I'm trying to tell you, your life has finally just begun. You about to see. But God wanted to see what you was going to do. See, now you're going to look back at those struggles and you're going to be so proud of you. See, you're going to be smiling and bragging about what you made it through. See, when the lights was cut off on you, you produced light. When they try to shut off your light, your electric might have been cut off, but you made it. You turned that grill on. You might have had a gas stove, so you lit that shit up to cook. You sat there and illuminated your home with certain candles. You was out here reading certain books. You started to find a way out certain circumstances and that was a test. See, when other people try to spiritually attack you, you already been prepared because you already been through it. See, this ain't the first time somebody try to cause darkness. This ain't the first time that somebody try to dim you. This ain't the first time that somebody tried to stop you and have you give up on you, but you kept pursuing, kept moving forward. So now they starting to see too. See, I'm trying to tell you, they starting to realize this karma didn't come until they started to try you. Now they going through trials that'll never stop. I want you to remember, again, all of these things was part of the plot. You're going to look back at certain things and be proud of yourself. You're going to realize, again, it's the experience. You out here to live life. You're not out here to just exist. You're supposed to be embracing anything that you go through. Certain people that was here with you when you ain't have nothing for you. These people that believed in your vision when they truly couldn't see it. These individuals who trusted your words. You helped them believe it. See, I want you to realize, again, this is part of the divine plan. You better than those circumstances. This was a test and you're going to be proud of you. You passed it. There's other individuals that, again, they intelligent, but they lack common sense. Had certain things happen to them, they would have lost their mind. They wouldn't have figured it out. See, that's how you tell who's truly divine. See, the divine's going to figure certain things out. They know God's going to come through. See, even if they have to sit down for a quick moment, they know that they about to be elevated over all those evil people. See, when you divine, you know everything that happens and you embrace it. When you think positive in everything that you face and see, how come when you go on certain job interviews, when they ask you about certain circumstances happening and what you was going to do, see, they asked you if so-and-so said this, what would you say? If our policy didn't permit that, would you sit there and turn the other way? See, I want you to realize the same thing was happening to you. God was presenting certain circumstances and he wanted to see what you was going to do. Was you going to give up? Was you going to sit there and get frustrated? Was you going to buckle down? Or was you going to ground yourself? You better understand it was part of the plan and you starting to see it now. See, I want you to realize that when they say again, new levels, different devils, the last devil that you're going to have to face is, let's retract. The first demon that you come face to face with is those demons that you connected to. That's your family toxic ass cycles. The next demon that you're going to face after you walk away from those toxic people and know what direction you try to head into, the next demon that you're going to run to face with is those people trying to tell you what you can and cannot do. They're going to try to limit you. They're going to try to persuade you that you can't move on, that your stability's within them, not realizing that what they see is based upon the fact that you spoke it into them. So therefore you spoke life into them. You spoke opportunities into them, speaking onto you too. See, once you started to see that and you realized the truth and you started to realize that that manifests within your mind. So you wanted to see what you was going to do. See, after you proved those people wrong and you didn't listen to they downplay, you continue to push forward. I want you to realize what other demon came into play. See, that was the people trying to stop your finances. The people that tried to take certain things from you, make it difficult for you. But again, that was God having a divine plan to see what you was going to do. See, other people seen scraps, but you seen a masterpiece. Other people didn't see a way, but piece by piece, you started to make that. You understand me? So I want you to realize again, after that demon that you met told you what you couldn't do, the next demon that came tried to prevent certain profit from coming through to you. Once you face that demon, because listen, even though God placed that test upon you to see if you're going to stay aligned with your purpose, there's demons that try to persuade you that because you don't see profit to sit there and walk away from your purpose. You understand me? So again, that demon that you then met was when you was going towards your purpose. And they try to tell you that because you didn't see profit, because you didn't see those likes, because you didn't see those shares, because you didn't see certain people supporting you, that you thought that that support wasn't there. See, That was a facade. That was an illusion. That was the spiritual warfare that whole time. They tried to mentally manipulate you to stop you from working on you, but you kept pushing through. See, you about to see. Now that last demon that you about to meet is as they see that you kept pushing through towards your purpose, doing what God told you to do. See, when certain scamming opportunities came, you said, nah, that's not you. Certain people started to walk away. You realized it's okay because they wasn't true. See, that last demon that tries to have an impact on you is this demon that tries to talk about that they want to invest in you. Talk about how if you give them a part of your vision that they could provide profit into you. I want you to realize that's the last test because God already made everything for you. Everything that you need is already around you, and he's going to align you with your true soul true that's going to make dreams into reality. Don't give up on you. Don't allow the devil to shake you this last level. Don't allow this devil to persuade you to allow somebody else to have ownership over what you got. Don't do deals with the devil. Know that that was part of their plot. Realize that they trying to connect themselves to you before they take off. So listen, I want you to realize that they sat back. In the beginning, they tried to tell you you couldn't do it. They tried to really downplay you. When they seen you kept pushing forward and doing certain things, they see certain things started to come alive for you. See, right before that breakthrough, they're going to try to come back to you to try to persuade you to stay with them. They're going to persuade you that they gave up other people for you and that you should be with them. They're going to persuade you that they can invest in certain dreams that you're trying to do. They're going to persuade you that they should be a part of your crew. They're going to persuade you that they can provide you with profit. So that you start to make certain moves. I want you to stay grounded. Don't allow that money to move you. Know that God got something slick that's going to be presented for you, that you're not going to have to give up your rights, that these people are going to want to work with you. I want you to realize something. You better use your discernment. Because you about to be aligned with your true soul tribe, but the devil's going to try one more time before y'all can connect. He's going to send somebody to try to persuade you right before you connect. So right before you even find your true divine partner, before you finally get put in that position, before you get that place, before you make that move, certain people's going to try to cross paths with you to see what you're going to do. Certain people's going to try to come and they're going to cause certain illusions. See, when you finally make eye contact on your true divine partner, certain people's going to try to come in between that. See, they see certain chemistry. They seen that y'all connecting with no words being spoken. They see both of y'all's auras illuminating. They know that both of y'all golden. They know that when y'all's ancestors come together, y'all bringing ancestors through. See, they know that they don't have the same lineage. They not ringing the same spiritual bells as you. So these people are going to try to bound themselves to you. They're going to try to do comeback spells to get you to reach out. These individuals are going to try to persuade you to move in with them, give up your house. They're going to try to get you to connect to them just one more time. They're going to try to take you out on that dinner. They're going to come across like they changed and they so divine. That shit's a facade. Because if it was in them, they would have been that the whole time. See, if they truly knew who you were, initially, they wouldn't encourage you like that. But if they couldn't see you, that means it wasn't in their vision. That's not your divine path. See, God's going to make sure who's for you is going to be able to identify you as soon as they cross paths with you. The people who are not, the people that's going to try to use you, the people that's going to try to plot, the people that need a get out of certain karma cycles and they don't want to do the work, certain people that's going to try to run and ride your coattail, get things that they truly don't deserve. See, I want you to realize that it's no such thing as meeting the right one at the wrong time or somebody changing their ways for you. See, because if they was the right person for you, they never would have wronged you. So therefore, again, don't get caught up in that illusion. Don't let the past try to pop up and place in it certain confusion. You align with your true soul tribe. It's already happening. 2023 is all on you. You understand me? I don't care if you get 2 likes. I don't care if you get 20. I don't care if the 2 views that you get come from you. You better keep your ass on. You're going to align with your true side soul tribe. You're going to get connected with people who see your vision too. Certain people that have certain characteristics, the same characteristics as you. You're going to feel at home while away from home. You understand me? So again, continue to push on. Don't let these people push you out your position. Don't have you react to people who don't matter. You understand me? They just want you to give them your attention, because if you put a piece of your energy in them, they could take that, because even a piece of your energy is like that mustard seed. So much can be produced from that. So don't give them your anger. Don't show them attention. Don't give them your likes. Don't give them your prayers. You understand me? People always say, I pray for my enemies, then you a damn fool. You could pray that they learn those lessons that come with crossing you. You could pray that they find a way before your ancestors find a way to them. But you don't pray for their strength when their strength is trying to be used against you. You don't pray for them when they out here trying to plot on you while they praying for you. You understand me? Or praying on you now. But you don't send them evil either. You just know that God is divinely aligned. He's going to make them go through what they intended for you. So therefore, again, you don't pray for these people. You don't even pay attention to them because they no longer connected to you. They was part of the process. They had the opportunity to experience you. See, you was part of the test to see what they was truly going to do. They prayed for love. Love came to them. They prayed for blessings. Blessings came to them through you. They prayed for certain things to get exposed, and you started to speak that shit, and they didn't like what started to get removed. The whole time you was removing the negative, you was removing the old. You was trying to let them know that their wealth is not based upon money. That shit's within their soul, but they sold themselves out, and they try to sell out you too. They try to dig a hole for you and try to plot on you with certain other people, but they ain't realized something. See, they tried to plot with people in the back, right? They seen that them as well as other people surely was lacking. See, they seen certain success on you, but this is equivalent to certain people who are placed in certain wills, where at a certain age you finally can have access to it, right? So I want you to realize the same applies to you. You have certain abundance, blessings, love that's supposed to come through, but you have to be one, authentically you. You have to stand in your truth no matter who tells you what you can and cannot do. You have to be in your purpose regardless if profit is coming right away or not. You understand me? So therefore, again, once you finally are reaching that criteria, that means you are of age to receive that abundance. See, these individuals knew that you had certain inheritance coming to you. So what did they try to do was kidnap you in sense to hold you hostage. They tried to take you out so that they could get certain things that God had intended for you. So they plotted with other people behind the scene. They sent somebody else to you to try to befriend you, try to be your boo, try to be best friends and see what you planned for your future. They sat there and was hearing what you was saying and was going back to other people, relaying it. They was behind the scenes digging certain holes. They was digging certain graves in a sense, right? They just knew that they hole was about to be full of gold by getting you. They just knew that they was going to be able to persuade you to do what they wanted you to do. See, some of us may have been misled, may have not listened to our intuition at the time and allowed these people to get us out of line. We may have followed them instead of leading. We may have allowed them to have us pause our progression. See, we allow certain individuals to lead us into lies, lead us into relationships, lead us into seasons of sacrificing ourselves to appease them. See, when they tried to deter you from your path and gave you a push and had you fall in. See, you thought it was an accident, so you started to call out to them. But when you started to see the more that you screamed that they got further away, you realized that these individuals, it was a evil plot at play. See, they didn't realize that you had certain things within you. God equipped you with certain gadgets. See, God gave you certain gifts. See, God gave you certain things that you truly have that they wasn't equipped. See, you got yourself out of that hole, that grave that they built for you. See, you got far away and realized that they wasn't your people. See, you started to realize that they was trying to plot on you. See, when you was calling out for them, they wasn't looking back. They was laughing with other people. See, the more that they heard you call out, they knew that you was still where they left you at. See, when you stop calling out, that's equivalent to you stop reaching out to them, stop texting them, stop chasing them, stop trying to persuade them to choose you. When you stop giving up your happiness to appease these other people, when you stop speaking life into them and you start speaking that same life into you, when you realize that you built with other things that they not have built with, that you can get out that hole that they dug for you. See, when you got out of there, you stayed silent. See, you had to really compose yourself and realize this is not the time to get crazy or violent. See, you took heed to what they tried to do to you. You made yourself away from that hole and you listened to where God led you to. See, God was like, listen, make this right, make this left. He told you to stop in certain places to allow evil to pass. He sat there, again, gave you certain vision and sight that other people couldn't see. See, he wanted to see if you was going to listen to them, if you was going to beat them. See, you didn't become those demons. You didn't become those demons. You became better than them. You beat them. See, again, let's go back when you stopped calling out for them. You stopped calling them they name. When you stop pleading with them to choose you, you changed the game. See, you got quiet and kept it moving. Kept moving where God told you to do. See, you found your strength. Found out amongst other people. See, individuals, you're going to have to realize when they see you stop reaching out, they start getting a little nervous. But they thought that that hole that they dug you for, that they dug for you was deep enough to compose it. See, they thought that you was going to be stuck in there, not realizing what you was composed with. See, these individuals, they were so arrogant. They thought that they had you manipulated, that you would always be willing to accept them, that they can pop in and pop out as they please. They just knew you was going to be waiting there, looking at them, happy to see them. See, they just knew that you was going to look over certain things that they put you through. See, they just knew that you was going to be in an illusion and not see that they are the ones who pushed you in that hole. See, these individuals, again, thought that they had you mentally manipulated, making it seem like they was there to save you. See, they pushed you in that hole. But when they seen that you stopped calling out, they started to get a little scared. See, they decided to make their way back to the hole to see if you was truly still there. See, that's equivalent to certain people trying to pop up to see if they can say certain things to you, to see if you was going to take them back and forgive and forget the things that they did to you. See, when you wasn't there, they got scared and knew that you was going to tell people what they did to you. See, they was praying that you didn't see clearly on the things that they had intended for you. See, while you was in that hole, they had other individuals out here trying to imitate you. See, that's equivalent to you not walking in your purpose, allowing other people to try to duplicate you. If you're not being authentically you, that means your energy's up for grabs and other people can try to be that and manifest with your stuff. So now, again, you wasn't out there in the open, so they had somebody else putting on a facade as you, out here acting like they was getting blessed, but they was scamming. Whole time they was lying to other people. See, when they seen you wasn't there, they started to become a little scared, but they thought that they had still hold on you. See, they Rico Suave with the words, so they just knew that they would be able to pull one on you. But you got smarter, see? You put two and two together. You start replaying that video in a sense. See, you remember that Common video? That Before You Lock My Love Away song? When the whole time the girls out here pleading, talking about please don't lock him up, don't do this to him. She out here really putting on a performance. Then as he started to put two and two together, he realized it was her who set him up. See, the same applied to you. When you had time in that hole, that means when you had time to yourself, when you was isolated to elevate. That's the isolate to elevate. They pushed you in a hole. You was isolated in that hole, but then you started to go within you and you started to achieve certain goals. See, you was isolated and you got yourself up, so therefore you elevated, you made it, you understand me? Now these individuals are trying to hurry up and clean up certain things around you. See, they trying to turn on certain people that they had plot on you. They trying to act like they never said the things that they said. They trying to point in the direction of other people when it really was them. See, you was listening, and again, you was seeing what they had intended for you. So when you got away from that hole, you remained away from those people. See, now these individuals are going to try to come to you and tell you that what you feel is not real, that they didn't truly do that to you. See, they going to sit there and again try to provide certain illusions and have certain things come through. See, these individuals is not right. So that's why they getting left. I want you to realize that these individuals, I'm trying to tell you, they got themselves causing a mess they can't get out of. They not equipped like you. So the hole that they thought that they had you in, they keep coming back to that. See, I want you to realize they try to find you. And when they found you, they started to see that you had certain bodyguards around you. See, they want to see what you know. That's why they pay attention to you. That's why they keep watching your pages, trying to see who you connected to, trying to see if you align in your purpose, if the confidence started to come through. They trying to see again what God got intended for you, because if they see what God has planned for you, he knows and she knows what God got for them. Karma and consequences for trying you. I want you to realize when you finally cut that energy off and you finally call judgment on these people, all of the things that they built on your back are going to start to fall. Everything that was happening good for them is falling through. Everything that they stole for you gets returned back to you. And even they blessings that they originally had for them come back to you. Ways that you didn't even have a view. You didn't even know that you can go that way. I'm trying to tell you, certain things is going to come through. Keep going. You heard me. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Don't give up on love. Keep going. Keep shooting your shot. I don't care. Keep shooting your shot. Because whoever is truly for you is going to be out there making moves towards you too. You're not going to be chasing, but once you let them know that they got your interest, that's up for them what they going to do. But if they don't make that move, God's going to have somebody else move through. I'm trying to tell you, this your season. People are going to try to pursue you. You see who matches you. Not on no trauma bonding, not based upon what they went through. You see who properly prepared for this position with you. These are representatives of you. You understand me? Who's representing God? My God may be your Allah, maybe your Jah, so on and so forth. Whoever the case may be, you know on a soul level. When you see them, are you seeing the same thing on a soul level? Because those individuals who don't want you to use your gift, your intuition, your discernment, that's because they got some shit to hide. So if somebody is willing to stand up, they speaking their truths, they telling you who they truly are, and it aligns with God, what God tells you to, I'm trying to tell you, that's your partner. You better pursue him. Don't be scared and nervous that they not going to reciprocate that energy too. Nah, but some of them might be nervous because they see the gold in you, not realizing that they only get to be aligned with you because they golden too. So when you see the great qualities in somebody else, know that that is a reflection of you too. You love that person because they a lover. You a lover too. You love that person because they chase their goals and ambitions. They say the same thing about you. Y'all two are divinely aligned. You got to be authentically you two, aligned with your divine partner. You understand me? With your people, with your purpose, with your path, with that pedestal. I'm trying to tell you, it's all here for you. You understand me? But listen, I got to get up off of here. I do got some readings to do. Remember, I'm going to upload this live later on my YouTube, so make sure that you subscribe to turn your notifications on. Also, please remember, I will never reach out to you for a personal reading or asking for any type of donation. You understand me? You can only book a reading through the link in my bio. You have to be ready to receive the information I'm going to provide you, because I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm going to tell you about you, your people, what they did, what you do, so on and so forth, right? Also, please make sure that you follow the links in the bio. My Instagram, I only got one TikTok and one YouTube. Make sure you follow my other pages just in case TikTok does come to an end, because you know how they keep saying that, all right? Just make sure. But know that I love you. I believe in you. You're going to continue to achieve anything that you put your mind to. I appreciate all y'all's likes, all y'all's love, all y'all's shares, all y'all subscribes. You understand me? All y'all's donations. I appreciate you. You understand me? So just know I love you. I believe in you. Don't allow these people to persuade you to not be you. Stay in your purpose. The prophet is the last to come. You understand me? You got this. You don't need nobody but you and God. Continue to be great. If you need me, you know how to reach me, babies. Y'all be great.